Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here. Oh, we halted the speed demon, that's good. We're in Stellaris, we're part of the super campaign, and end of last episode, we did an anomaly for a speed demon, and here we go. We apparently picked correctly. The drone successfully intercepted the unknown object's orbit. By latching onto the orbit and then thrusting into reverse little by little, the drone was eventually able to direct it to the Panzernator for retrieval. The object looks to be some sort of box constructed of alien material. Vein-like ridges meander along its sides, congregating at the top in some type of sphere-shaped mechanism. We can only guess at its contents. We can open it, we can study it, we can get rid of it. Let's study it. And that needs to be researched. The Zaven Lab. Okay, we're working on the Zaven Lab. There we go. Our construction ship is trying to come over here so we can get some Baul stuff cranking. And, let's see. For some reason the sector map mode isn't working. Maybe it's a setting we need to do. I don't know.
Anomaly found.
Oh, hold up. Anomaly. Bits and pieces of metal are strewn across ZA-1932-54 surface, encircling what looks like the hulk of a ship. The wreckage appears deserted, but energy readings remain. So, settings. Well. Okay. I don't know why our sector map mode doesn't work. It's probably this mod. Probably this mod, if I had to guess. But that's fine. We will be okay with that. Yeah. I don't know why sector map mode isn't Empire map mode, diplomatic map mode. Stranded scientists. The wreckage on the asteroid remains a vessel belonging to now stranded scientists Lemartha, identifying themselves as belonging to the hitherto unknown species. From amidst the wreckage, she somehow managed to contact Sporia Castinius, science officer stationed on the Pausanias, and is requesting to be rescued. She explains her collision was due to malfunctioning navigational sensors and that she has been unable to leave the asteroid for several years. Claims her scientific knowledge to be without equal. She would be a valuable asset. Points to her survival as proof of that. She may join our cause. So...
Recon pass completed.
Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. Alright, where do we go for leaders? So we have some extra scientists. But we can't recruit them? Shared knowledge. Recent addition, Lamartha has put her knowledge of technology to good use. Shared insights to push our physics research to new heights.
Science division report success.
Okay, ooh, defense grid supercomputer. And subspace sensors. That's pretty good. Got some free tech out of that. Gotta love it. Cannot complain. And I looked in the mods that I'm using. I looked in their description. Alright, you should survey what's in here first. And then you can come out here. Just making sure y'all are doing what I want y'all to do. Ooh, we got an Arctic world on the border of this fallen empire. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, we found an L gate. We found a wormhole. Desert world. A lot of interesting stuff down here. This is the Celibus Shroud or whatever. This is an interesting area. Alright, so we got a construction ship out this way. Thinking maybe another construction ship's in order at some point in the near future. But for now, we're fine. Okay, what do we want? Experience gain, level cap, research station output. Let's get that. Yep, the stars, edict. We're going to reapply map the stars because we have an edict cost reduction. Healthcare campaign. Pop growth speed. Yes, please.
Anomaly found.
One of the smallest moonlets orbiting the gas giant has been identified as a promising mining site. A more thorough survey will have to be conducted to determine whether a mining operation would be feasible or not. Alright, on Terra. What do you have on Terra? Nova Roma. Nova Roma will get a civilian industry, and Terra will get an alloy foundry. Because I want more alloys. That's for sure. Natural wormhole. We have detected appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Olcad system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that our science units speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow our ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. Well, looks like we'll have to research it later. I mean, it's way the hell down there, so that's fine. Alright, 1700 on the mining drones. They only have armor, and they don't do good damage to shields. Okay. I want to do that, so let's see. They have armor, so means we'll put all of this here. Oh wait, no, we want lasers then, because that does a lot of armor damage, and they don't damage shields well. Alright, and everything else should be tracking. We'll save the Albinius design. We will upgrade them? Negative 36? Does that mean we don't have enough to upgrade them with, or what does this mean? What does mean? Alright, so we're going to upgrade these guys and see what we can do. Precious Moon. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant Angentinar 9 has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals that was overlooked in the initial survey. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. Interesting. So yes, upgrade all of these ships.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
We got farming subsidies, food processing facilities, which helps all that. Gene clinics. I like gene clinics. All of that. We're getting them early enough too. As the Panzer Marine Columbus passed through the asteroid belt on its way to A99, Science Officer Manius Minius reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever-curious Manius Minius dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. It turns out that the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old alien make, sputtering on dying energy sources and with their polarities inverted. They occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, though not with enough force to cause any serious harm. Not anymore. Science Officer Manius Minius theorizes that the generators once provided artificial gravity for a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunctions eventually tore the rock apart. Interesting. So, there we go with all that. We have the ancient mining drones. There's a lot of them. Ancient destroyer. Combat drones. I wonder how many of these ships we'll need once they're fully upgraded. 1700.
Anomaly found.
Cursory scan of the planet surface reveals a weak signal pushing into the
Ships
darkness
refitted.
of space. Alright, so 795. Let's...
Special
is
project
that
complete.
2 ships or 1? Void unclouded. The void clouds are stewards of the cosmos. Once human astronomers knew what to look for, they found traces of the void clouds everywhere. Formed at the dawn of creation, they stood watch as stars were lit and young planets formed. Now they drift quasi-conscious agglomerations of inanimate matter from the earliest hours of time itself, afloat between dying stars and breaking worlds. They are a constant reminder that we are but a small part of something greater. They stand in our way, humbling. Yeah, more physics research. Duh. It's a better.
Recon pass completed.
It's the better better gig. So these mining drones, less damage to shields, and we need stuff that damages armor.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that's good. Let's
Anomaly found.
go to Starbase Outpost. Okay, we found rare crystals. That's good. Home to a new number of exquisite impact craters. Something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters.
Special project complete.
Invisible death. Our scientists have returned from the Zaven labs unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapon strongbox. But to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips and a gray, unidentifiable matter spills out. Ooh. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Spooky. Very spooky. Okay, let's start excavating this site. We'll be here soon enough. Alright, are we willing to take on mining drones? Twice our strength. But we're tailored to beat them. I'd say let's give it a whirl. This is bad. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the Panzernator Diodorus to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What Science Officer Tullus Nippius found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the Panzernator Diodorus has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents.
New
In Limbo. Research project. In Limbo is always a good one to, it's a better one. Abandoned thrusting. In the center of a particularly large crater on SPO-947 lies a cluster of metal shapes doubtlessly of alien origin. Science Officer Manius Minius is convinced that they are massive planetoid mountable propulsion devices intended to push SPO-947 from its orbit for purposes and destinations unknown. The Panzernator Columbus is on standby, its crew ready to begin disassembly and analysis of the alleged propulsion systems with the hopes of improving our own thruster technology.
Science Division reports a new
Tritonius. Let's get a mining district. Let's build that mining district now. Get y'all some jobs. We got ion thrusters. We need better power systems. That's why our fleet is limited in its own regard. Jobs and pops, 24.
Special project complete.
Limbo. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Tullius Nippius asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly, the aliens of Angentinar 1 considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have these means. Let dead aliens lie. We do not, but download their neural patterns for safekeeping. Let's download their neural patterns for safekeeping. So, it's very interesting stuff, I would say.
System reconnaissance completed.
Okay, so we're reconnaissing. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Alright, can you build a starbase there? That would be great.
Anomaly found.
Initial scans of the asteroid 9192956, just a dense mass of wrought metal within it, perhaps part of some machinery or other technology. Further scanning required for more detailed data. We've just got all kinds of stuff everywhere. All kinds of stuff. So our construction ships, we have a lot of stuff to build once we're done with that. We've got the ancient mining
System
drones.
reconnaissance completed.
Hopefully, this might be foolish.
Anomaly found.
Hard to imagine life on Landine 3A, its surface an endless sea of silicate particles, and yet... ...
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Alright, so we have a colony here. Alpha Centauri. We need more energy. Minerals from jobs. Let's get... Come on. Let's get to... ooh. Let's get this one. Machinery inside. Okay, abandoned life pod was detected in the close orbit of Engintar 3A, covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Panzermarine Diodorus managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws, a small picture of another individual from the same race, probably a mate or revered leader. Machinery inside. As suspected, the asteroid 9192956 holds within it a great mass of metal and does indeed hide some manner of machinery. The gathered data clearly shows that its constituent parts contain great quantities of stored energy, but its purpose remains unknown. Probe it. Proceed carefully. Caution proved in well order. Hidden inside the asteroid was a host of old mining drones programmed to attack on site. Science officer Spiria Castinius fortunately detected this early and was able to jam the drone's sensors long enough to disable them. The drone's cores are old indeed, but retain vast amounts of energy for siphoning. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, what do we have here? Pleasure Palace. The present dark and lifeless interior of the space station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it must have been designed as some kind of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusty slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst it all, thousands of bodies. Dead, partially mummified aliens of at least a dozen different species can be found everywhere, but most of the bodies are clustered around the empty escape pod bays. Curious. Okay, so sectors. Like, I'm gonna. Okay, so now it's time for the break. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of the mods I have disable sector stuff, but does this help? Multiplayer chat. Yeah, I don't think they disable sectors map mode, but anyhow, that is all the time we have for this episode. So we're trying to get to this archaeological site for the Baul. We have yet to find any real enemy or Xenos other than primitives in the Baul and ruined interstellar assembly. Space UN question mark? It's kind of a lame one. I don't really want that one, but we will maybe research it anyway. And if we could get to like here and then here, this would be all of our space too. Ooh, that's intriguing. But anyways, we'll have to deal with that in a future episode. Hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and join us on the Discord server, link down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next one, this is Mikey der Panzernator signing out. See ya, nerds!